this week, it didn't feel like in the same way that it did when we started this. There was
No,
more. Hmm?
you're getting used to it. That's why.
Yeah, yeah. That maybe that's definitely have to do with it, but also
You,
there's positive trends though from just talking to people in New York, friends of mine, like their deliveries, like people who work in restaurants, their delivery business is actually doing very well. They're they're everyone's adapting to it in a way that it doesn't seem like it's as Armageddon as everybody was perceiving it before.
no, I think people are getting used to it, but I think it's still grim in New York. I saw them burying the bodies, like they had to report today. They're burying them on Hard
But
Island.
but you know what's funny that you say that, because I was asking those questions 'cause I spoke to many people from New York, and I was like, "Listen, guys, how's it going over there? Like, I see the headlines and CNN and everything, and it sounds like it's pretty bad." They're like, "Yeah, listen, we're here, we're staying home, we're going to the grocery store when we have to, and we can do our job from home, we'll do it. And people who file for unemployment, they're getting the checks." But it's like, we're fine. Like the supermarkets are well supplied, and unless you have to go to the hospital or you're like in near those areas, you wouldn't perceive it to be happening. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
Oh,
people
no,
people that are people that I know, fortunately, they've been unaffected by it in terms of health.
no, for sure. There's a greater population they'll go unaffected for now because of what we put in. But
Yeah.
New York is no longer New York. It's no longer like that city.
No, and it won't be for a while.
Yeah, that's what it is. And like a lot of people will. You'll see it'll be a slow burn because now everybody's getting money, right?
Yeah.
But the government can't give you money forever.
No, of course. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's when it's going to be like, okay, now what? And who's buying cars? Where are you going?
Yeah.
Nobody's
I mean,
buying cars anymore.
but
Nobody's buying
that's
houses.
but that's the thing, is like the peak, as Gino was saying, the peak is happening in terms of the curve. It's this week. Like New York, daily cases have gone down,
Yeah.
recoveries have gone up, deaths have actually gone down. So we're at that
I,
peak stage where,
I, I agree on that point, but I'm talking about when the economy, let's say your business or whatever, it's closed or it
yeah,
takes a beating for
the long term
3 4.
consequences.
There's gonna be a lot of people like this is not what I'm worried about. I think we're talking about this at the first podcast. I'm worried about people and especially people that are not well off. I think or didn't save any money.
Yeah.
I think poverty hits. That's when the domino effect's gonna get everybody.
No, and I
So
think you have a point. Yeah.
you think it's gonna go like till in like the fall and winter, Sid?
I think it's gonna go. It's gonna go at least till July. I would say. Like I would say, if they bring it back too early, I think you'll see another peak, and I think it'll be a mistake, especially here because we're one of the most affected provinces. I think somebody was telling me if we were like a state in the U.S., we'd be the sixth most infected state.
What about Ontario? I hear Ontario is getting their
We
asses kicked
we have more cases than them. They have more deaths percentage
because
wise.
they're not
But they're
testing as
not
much, though.
testing. They're not
So,
testing.
yeah, but percentage wise, we have less deaths. It's like all that alcohol and drugs we put on the system, like right for this shit. And Ontario, they're just like they haven't done anything. Here, we're just like, yeah, let's go wild on that vodka.
Oh man, it's crazy. It's crazy. Gino, how you doing emotionally though, and psychologically? Are you going
I'm good.
insane?
Like I'm working out at home. I got a bunch of stuff doing that here.
Gino, don't lie. Gino just finished crying.
No.
Right before the podcast.
No. I've been practicing stand up. I'm doing stand up at home. I just do stand up with this. Thank you, everyone. And we're gonna do practice my bits.
Okay.
But
Uh,
yeah. I mean, I think it's looking. I don't know. I listen to. Sometimes I want. It's hard to know what's real, what's not, and what's true. Like how much is the media telling you, and how much are they exaggerating? because I listen to the States and it feels like they know something. So they want to open the baseball, like Major League Baseball is going to open. Basketball, they're going to open. They're talking to open in Vegas, like in the month of June. They're going to move all the teams to Vegas, have it quarantined, and they're going to play and have their season and then the playoffs. So I don't know. Without fans. In the beginning, they're going to do no fans, and then maybe fans after, or just no fans. I just feel like, and it's serious now. Like they're getting into the talks. I heard some of the players talk this week, the GMs. So I just feel like they know something.
No, but in Montreal, they banned all festival sporting goods till August 31st. They announced that today.
Yeah. Yeah, but you see, like if the States are talking to open Major League Baseball and the NBA they said they can go as long as the season ends by Labor Day, which is September something.
Yeah, but that's with no fans. That's different. Because really, you only have to test, like, let's say, with staff, I'd say about 100 to 150 people. Let's say if they have full staff on.
Yeah.
So not a 30-minute test. You could do that. But I don't think it'll go back to regular for a while. Like
with fans?
Fans. I don't think it's going to be. I think because just you can't have that perception. You have to.
Well, what about the Grand Prix here? Wasn't it moved to July?
Cancel right now. No, there's nothing till August 31st. They just announced it here. There's no festival, nothing till August 31st.
See, that's gonna be horrible for the Montreal economy.
Yeah, but
how many restaurants, bars we have here? That's gonna be horrible for the economy.
Yes.
That's gonna be we're gonna take a beating.
So do you think when they open, people are gonna rush? Like, man, we've been inside. Let's go out, or everyone's still gonna be afraid?
I think the younger kids will. So let's say you're 18 to 25, or 16 to 25 here, because we start going out when we're 16, and because they think they're invincible, like we all were kids. But I think if you're 25 and up, especially if you have kids, people our age, they won't rush out. We're gonna let those kids go out, let them infect their parents, see how that goes, give it a month, see if they die, and then we'll go out after that. I think we're going to do that. I think everybody's going to do that. And I don't think it's going to be clear cut as it is. I think people are still going to go out though. I think downtown Montreal is going to be busy. People are going to still walk the streets on St. Catherine, but I think nobody's going to be buying those $300 pairs of jeans.
You know what? I was thinking, when you do see the people, when they let you out, you're not going to recognize anyone. Because most people were inside, nobody did their hair dye, nobody was exercising. Some people, you're going to be like, what the hell happened to you? You gain all this weight, you have all this gray hair. You won't recognize anyone. You don't go to bronzage, your Botox.
Well, that's now, people are in new relationships, people that were new in the relationship, they don't recognize their girlfriends. Like, pick yourself up.
So true,
dude. Guys have to shave now. They're like, guys with beards. If you're so like, shave your beards. Most ugly guys have the big beards covering their face. It's over now. There's all these ugly people walking.
Having a beard is. I know that you guys are gonna make fun of me in the next 5 minutes, but having a beard is really hard. And I've had this for a month, and look, it's itchy. Like I hate this. It's
Santi. That's not called a beard.
That's There's pubic hair on my face.
Yeah.
Not a beard, man. You have like little spots that don't have anything.
No, it's a lighting. It's a lighting, bro. Look at this.
Yeah, sure. Blame it on the lighting.